Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're seeing this video. My name is GiggleBox. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing me here for the first time and I've come across your page or maybe a message here for you, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. It really helps me push the algorithm so that I can do this for not just a hobby, I really want this to be like a thing. Um, anyway. I've got some specific messages here to channel for you when I was meditating. Okay, I've been seeing a lot of numbers with 23 in it. Like 723, 823, 9, 1023. It's not 9. 1023, 623, 723, 823. Like, that could be significant to somebody. I don't know if it's just me personally, but those numbers could be significant to somebody. It might have some angel. There might be some. I haven't looked it up personally, so if you notice any of those numbers, we might be synchronized somehow. This might be your message. I heard "Don't Let Me Down," but I can't remember who sings it. If it's the Beatles, I don't remember. I don't know. Sorry, and "Don't Go" by Bring Me the Horizon. A lot of songs. So music could be very significant to you. Rain could be significant to you. The sun could be significant here. I'm just seeing like sunshine and rainbows and rain and rainbows and rain and sunshine all at the same time. Yep. It happens. And then I Want Something Just Like This by Coldplay. You might be starting something new or starting something familiar. Something I was gonna say something old, right? They wanted me to say something old, but it's something familiar. So it's something that you might be going back to, like a passion project, something like that you're going back to. It's something familiar, something you know. So getting comfortable with something you know, relearning, reinventing yourself, whatever the case. And then there's a loud ass truck over here. You hear that shit? Sorry, you hear that ish? Um, Tattoos could be significant. You could be wanting a tattoo, thinking about getting a tattoo, have some tattoos, being on your own. So I think it's important for us to grow and expand and to be on our own, but it doesn't even necessarily have to be like living on your own, but like maybe just exploring things and being on your own, being in your own time. So giving yourself some extra time to yourself, I think, is important here. It's not necessarily about like moving out or moving in or whatever the case is, but it could be that case as well. And something will significantly happen in 2027. I don't know the details, but something about 2027. Confirmation. I'll be right back to shuffle your cards. The timer I stopped was 333, so that might be the significant number to somebody. Okay, we have a few drama detox oracle. I know I want to get more cards. If you want to donate to me, by the way, you feel more than welcome to donate to me. I linked down below my Cash App. Right now, I could accept elsewhere, but if you want to gift me some cards or something or donate to me, that's fine. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, we have rose-colored glasses, non-committal, forgiveness. I swear to God, there's something here, and I think it has to do. Okay, non-committal forgiveness has already come out before, so I'm gonna ask for specifically, like, okay. So rose-colored glasses is like not seeing something for what it is, right? Being blinded by like the nice colors or whatever, like you're not seeing something clearly. I think that's what it is. I've heard the term, but I've never looked it up. And then I was kind of confused. So you might be feeling confused. Like, is this really what's going on? Is this really what's happening? Is this what it really means? Um, yeah. I need more cards to clarify this. I mean, it has to do with this non-committal, right? Like, you're not seeing something for what it is. You're not committed to something, or somebody's not committed to you. And it's like the same message that I did a few days ago. This forgiveness. So, one of us, or most of us, aren't learning something about forgiveness. Okay? I want to get something clarifying the forgiveness here. But as far as that goes, you're not seeing something about commitment. This non commitment, I should say. Um, you're not seeing something for what it is with the thing, the non commitment. But I feel like it's not necessarily don't go, don't let me down. Don't let me down. See, that's gosh dang, gosh darn it. I'm like stunted because I don't know what to. I mean, like I'm stunned because I don't know what to say. Like, let's go get some clarification. Like, I mean, because like here's the thing. Obviously, there's something about this. I want something just like this. I don't know. Sorry, I know I'm tone deaf. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause. Okay. No, no, no. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm gonna have to. Anyway, here we go. So, not seeing something for what it is about this commitment, something about forgiveness. Okay, we have toxic, power struggle, communication. So, this is clarifying the cards, right? So there's something here about your communication style, or their communication style. You're trying to forgive, or they're trying to forgive. Your communication style. There's something, a power struggle with this commitment thing. So you could literally want commitment. This other person doesn't want commitment. They want commitment. You don't want commitment. It feels like hot and cold. Feels on and off. It feels like it doesn't even necessarily feel like, but something's toxic here. So you're not seeing the toxicity of this connection. I don't want to be a love reader. Let's, but it's love. I can't help it. There's some toxic situations or love or personal relationship that you have that's toxic and you're not seeing it for what it is. Okay. There's a power struggle with this commitment here or non commitment. I think one of you wants to be committed more than the other. Okay. And then one of you or the other has to forgive the communications, or the rather what's not being said. So, like communication style. Um you might also not be seeing the power struggle of this non-commit committal commit non-committal. You might not be seeing forgiveness that is happening. It feels a little toxic, but I think my advice here, just my advice, Don't give this person or this thing too much time. Give, don't let them be, don't be in this power struggle for too long. Um, you might be blinded by it, and you might not even see that it's really toxic, but it is, and that you're struggling power because I think it's about control here. One of you wants to be in control of the situation, and 1023. Um, but this thing, you have to have forgiveness first. So I'm gonna get to, let's see. I really, I'm gonna get advice. Like, is there any advice or any hinting messages we need to know from tarot, or any of the clarifying, anything that will clarify this situation for me, for us, sorry, for me, yeah, this is a personal reading. Okay, you might be saving something for later. That's just oddly specific, a message right there. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles, so you could be working with a group here. This could be a group project, teamwork. I think what Spirit's trying to emphasize here is lean on a community, lean on your friends, lean on somebody else other than this thing or this person that's toxic that you can't see through. Um, yeah, pay attention to like certain details, or um, collaborate with people. I think you're dealing with this toxic thing and you're not seeing it for what it is. And I said that earlier. Study the problem, grow, you know, it's something to do with working. You're hard at work here. So I think you need to be determined about your goals, right? You need to just decide, what is it that you want to achieve? Do you want to deal with this toxic thing or not? And you need teamwork to make that happen. You need to build your success. I think that's what Spirit's trying to tell you is, don't focus on what's toxic. Focus on what works for you. Focus in a group of people, with a group. The answer is yes. You have Scorpio, I believe. I believe that's Scorpio. We have Scorpio. And then we also have Leo. Okay. So those might be significant to you. Why is my nose just running out of nowhere? Allergies could be significant this time. Okay. Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody here, yeah, with the power struggle and this non-committal, somebody's being greedy with your energy. Um, someone's blocking your inspiration. You could be, they could be moving too quickly. It's funny because it feels like this is not on purpose, but this could be you blocking, being greedy with this person or this thing. Because it's, I mean, it doesn't, I mean, you might hastily make a decision because you feel greedy, or you feel this like a need to have this control, right? You have this controlling issue, and I think that's happened previously in my other readings, but needless to say, let's move on. We have the Five of Swords here with communication and forgiveness. So yeah, there was some sort of betrayal or conflict within communication and forgiveness. So I think that's what you're lacking at this time, in this moment. Um, there's a lot of hostility, resentment, manipulation. It feels this need, like this power struggle right here, this need to be successful or to have this, what was I gonna say? Victory. Yeah, like I have to. But it's funny because you're defeated. You're actually, it's a defeat card. The answer is no here, right? We have Aquarius and we have, I think, what else do we have? I still don't know any of these. We have Aquarius and then um we have Venus. Yeah, I was gonna say Venus actually. So I knew that. I didn't know that. Yeah, there's some sort of revenge, recklessness, disagreement, isolation here, aggression, self-interest. Power struggle is literally on the card. So we have power struggle twice. Um, it feels like you're lacking communication and forgiveness. And I think forgiveness, when you're communicating, you're not forgiving, the other person's forgiving more than you. So you have to you have to be able to forgive this other person and this other thing. And I think it's a person. So, but take it as it resonates. Whatever this situation is for you, it doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be a love interest. It could be a friend, a father, uh, a mother, a sister, a brother, cousins, whatever the situation is. Um, because families can be toxic. There could be, now with this non-committal thing, it's more of like maybe there's a situation where like you're not committing to something or they're not committing to something. It doesn't necessarily have to be love. So, but um, let's see. I'm gonna shuffle these cards that I have here that I saved for later to get the advice. All right, let's see if we have any ending messages here. Okay. We have the Two of Cups, but it's reversed. We have the Nine of Cups, and then we have the Six of Pentacles. So the Two of Cups talks in reverse, talks about disharmony, disconnection. There's some sort of imbalance, and that explains the power struggle situation here. Unhappy couple, incompatibility, inequality. Um, so something's off balance here. There's a power struggle for sure. It's been qualified. Something about qualification. Check your resume. I don't know. That was um incompatibility. Inequality is what I meant to say. Um yeah, there's power struggle. It's been qualified. Why do I keep saying it's been am I at a loss for words? It's been clarified. Okay, there we go. Okay. There is good news though. You will be fulfilled here with the Nine of Cups because your dreams, your wishes happen, your happiness, your cheerfulness, your joy, your positivity, your optimism, satisfaction, success, abundance, prosperity, achievements, rewards, confidence, high self-esteem, triumph. Like you'll literally, I don't know why I'm gonna say literally like that. I think once you learn to forgive your own communication style or their communication style, right? Don't focus main on this commitment or this non-commitment. Focus on your communication, focus on forgiveness. And once you do, focus on that and focus on what's being toxic. Are you the toxic one or are they being toxic? And work together as a team with the Three of Pentacles here. And you will be successful. Your wishes will come true, your dreams will come true, your happiness will come true. You will be happy, you will achieve, you will have high self-esteem, you will be triumphant. Okay, and the last card we have is charity, donations, money, communication assistance, employment, kindness, wealth, power, authority, investing, gratitude, being valued, being well paid. So something's gonna give back tenfold here. That's what the saying is, tenfold. So once you forgive this non-committal communication, right? Once you see that this power struggle is toxic, you will find yourself being generous because you're so fulfilled with the Nine of Cups. You will donate, you will have community, you'll have assistance, support, employment, sharing wealth, kindness, investing. So yeah, invest in your forgiveness, invest in your communication, invest in the fact that this power struggle is toxic and that you're blind to it. Just there's something you're not seeing for what it is. That's all I got here for you today. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Yanni.